One of the most important parts of a successful online business is the funnel that you use to turn new subscribers into customers. So in this video, we're going to talk about how do we mind map a funnel. And if you stick around until the end, we'll talk about how I can create your funnel for free. So we're going to talk about all of that in this video. Welcome back to the channel. Marc Guberti of Breakthrough Success here to share with you how can we mind map our funnels so that instead of feeling like they're a little out of control, a little all over the place, we don't really know where's where, we have a complex, not complex, we have a simple framework and we are able to clearly understand all the different parts of our funnel. So to start, before we even talk about the funnel, we need to have a basic opt-in page. So this opt-in page or landing page, depending on what you prefer to call it, is some page where you offer something for free, whether it's a free video series, a free report, or something else in exchange for an email address. And one thing I will say about the opt-in page, many people just think, just throw in a free offer people like. There's a little more to it than that. First, you want it to be related to the product. So if you have for my offer, one of them anyway, 27 ways to get more retweets on Twitter, I lead people to the Twitter domination course. You see how people, they like the book about retweets, and there's a little bit more of a warm feeling towards a course about Twitter. That's one part, but if you want to dig a little deeper, create a free resource that is similar to the product. So let's say you want to sell a training course about how to create training courses, or in my case, one of the things I do is I promote Teachable because I love their software. It makes it so easy to create training courses. We'll definitely throw that at the description of this video for anyone interested. But what I do for that is instead of promoting a free ebook or free report or something like that, I do a free video series that walks people through how they create a profitable training course. And then in the last video, I talked about Teachable. I talk about it a little bit in each of the videos. But the important thing there is that when people think training course, they think video. They are consuming videos. So it's good to give them content that is video format so people get an idea of what it's like to use Teachable, or in that case, what's it like to buy one of my training courses, because I do offer my Virtual Summit Blueprint training course as a free gift to anyone who joins Teachable through my link. So by giving them video content, it warms them up, not just to the idea of, like Teachable could be good for you, it could be helpful for your business, but also consuming my video content. So for all my future products that I launch, and when I create free offers for them through the opt-in page, I'm going to say, okay, I have this training course, let's say, about content marketing. So I'm going to do a free video series on content marketing. I'm not going to do a free ebook on content marketing. Why? Because I want the people who go into that offer, that free opt-in, to watch the videos, and then it's an indication that they're more likely to watch videos. And if that's true, then they're more likely to buy a training course because they've already watched a bunch of videos about content marketing. So it's definitely different from, providing a book or a free report or something like that in that training course format. So something to think about with the free offer. Notice how we have literally not talked about the funnel yet. It's good to have that free offer set up, the best one set up, to have the success with the funnel. But now we're in the funnel. We're in the part where someone subscribed, they get the welcome email saying, thank you for requesting your free guide, report, video series, whatever it is. They get that email. But in between getting the email and when they opt in, this is where a lot of the money is made. So if you go to any of my virtual summits, we'll do Content Marketing Success Summit as an example. That's my hottest one with over 70 speakers. If you go to contentmarketingsuccesssummit.com and you subscribe, it's not a thank you for getting your ticket, check your email for more info. It's instead, Thank you for getting your free ticket. That will be sent to your email shortly. But first, I want to tell you about the All Access Pass, which gives you lifetime access to all the sessions instead of just 24 hours. So that is an immediate upsell. And this is where we start thinking a little more about the funnel. And then if someone buys that, they are directed to another upsell. So for most cases, when someone buys one of my all access passes, they get led right away to the advanced influencer mastermind, because I pretty much say, hey, thank you for getting the all access pass. The advanced influencer mastermind literally has all of these sessions in it, and all the sessions from all of my virtual summits are going to give you a special coupon code to use, where for a limited time it's a lot lower in price for that first month, and then it's X amount of dollars per month. So that is the framework that I use for my upsells. So it's good to get clear on what all of your upsells are going to be first, and you don't want to plan you could plan deep into this, but don't create all of the pages, because that page 5 in your upsell doesn't really matter until someone buys all of the other products. So my advice would be to start creating the actual pages when you see, hey, people are actually going through this entire upsell sequence of buying everything that I have to offer. So it's important to have that ladder set up in a sense where, all access pass leads to the advanced influencer mastermind, leads to other good stuff. And having that in play, like just writing it out how you want to see it happen, and then just create like maybe 2 or 3 of those pages, because you don't want to spend so much time creating all this back end that you forget to promote the front end, which is that opt-in that brings people in the first place. So what you have all these ideas laid out for, how exactly you want to lead people through from new subscriber to customer who's spending hundreds, to customers who's spending even thousands of dollars with you. Maybe you have a big service you promote at the end. It's entirely up to you. Then you think more about the emails, because people do get that initial welcome email, but you want to treat different people differently. And what I mean by that is, if someone buys the all access pass, that email sequence needs to be different for someone who did not buy the all access pass. If someone did not buy the all access pass, you're giving them all the sessions, you're encouraging them to buy the all access pass so then they could jump to that next step. If someone already bought the all access pass, but they didn't buy they didn't become an aimer, a member for the advanced influencer mastermind, we like to call them aimers, then that email sequence is going to look different. I'm not going to tell someone who already bought the all access pass to go ahead and buy the all access pass. That's a wasted opportunity. Instead, that email sequence is going to be, thank you so much for getting your all access pass. I hope you like the advanced influencer mastermind. We got a lot of sessions in there. We do a live growth experiment where I share with you what's going on for my business. I include all these different things in the email about the advanced influencer mastermind, and the sequence lasts for 1 to 2 weeks, and then occasional emails. But then eventually someone's going to go from I bought the all access pass and I didn't get the mastermind, to okay, I'm going to be an aimer, I'm going to be an advanced influencer mastermind member. And then when someone becomes the advanced influencer mastermind member, another upsell, or maybe you want me to do something for you, like as a service. And if someone doesn't buy that right away, we have the email sequence. So the best way to mind map a funnel, instead of creating all the pages, wondering if this whole thing is going to work, just have the basic backbone in place. The offer page, the free offer, the first upsell, and the second upsell. Because if someone buys both those upsells, but then there's no third upsell for them because you didn't anticipate that, you have your email sequence for that. You have the person's email address so you can communicate with them and let them know about this next thing that you have. And the moment someone buys, both of your upsells, that's when you include the third. When someone buys your third, that's when you include a fourth. And it's really amazing how far people go with this thing. Like a free book, like that's one of the popular ones. But get my free book, just pay, shipping and handling. That's a popular one. But you'd be shocked. Some of those things, you buy enough stuff and you will get to the like $20,000 in-person masterminds or something like that. Like the dollar value can go really up really fast depending on how deep people go. So just have that basic skeleton to start. Have the email sequence for when someone opted into your free offer but didn't buy your product. Have that email copy set up, and also have the email copy set up where someone bought your first product but didn't buy your second product. Now, the thing about this is you don't need to have that whole sequence set up. If you feel like, you want to talk about email people for 2 weeks and have that sequence set up, you only need like the first like 2 days set up, or maybe 3, depending on how far ahead you want to go, because it only matters when someone actually subscribes. So you don't want to write all those emails only to have no one subscribe. And this is the idea of the minimum viable product. So instead of, putting in all these hours and hoping it works and it doesn't, you only create like maybe 1 or 2 emails for each of those 2 phases. And then if it doesn't work, it's not like you spent like, days on this thing. So definitely have that minimum viable mindset in place when you are creating your funnel. So one of the things I mentioned at the beginning of this video is that I'm going to be creating funnels for people for absolutely free. That includes just that basic backbone structure, some emails. I can use your emails, or I can create the swipe copy on my own. The one thing about this service though is that you cannot be a ClickFunnels user yet. So I would be sending you my link and referring you to ClickFunnels. That's what allows me to, in a sense, offer the service for free, because ClickFunnels affiliate commissions kick in. So if you are interested in that funnel, and also like ClickFunnels is an excellent resource, it makes funnel creation super easy. So if you are interested in that service, just let me know in the comments or send me an email, marc@marcguberti.com. Just be careful with that. That is Marc with a C. There are a lot of people who do spell it with a K, but that is Marc with a C. So if you are interested in that service, let me know. It only applies to people who are not on ClickFunnels, and it just gives you that basic backbone for your funnel so you can start to monetize and lead people to a place that you press a button and you make money, as Steve Olser likes to say. So if you enjoyed this video and you want more, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Also, don't forget to check out Breakthrough Success, which is on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, and a lot of the videos here on my channel are also from past episodes of Breakthrough Success. So definitely a lot for you to consume here as well. But in signing off, what I want you guys to do is to dream big, achieve greatness, and unlock your potential today.